Fallout New Vegas perfect playthrough. In the last episode, we explored the Ultralux. And in this go-around, we will head to Gomorrah to see what's the deal with the Omertas. I got some companions along with us for the ride. And let's get started.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me.
And, okay.
You'll get these back on your way out.
And that's fine, as we still have Sleepy Time with us to help deal with the Omertas, if the need arises. But yeah, this is the episode that I'm probably the most worried about, as the very last ending reward can be a little finicky. But I think we'll be able to handle it well in the perfect playthrough. And now let's head into the courtyard. Ooh.
Well, what do we have here, huh? Let me guess. You've heard about the mistress who makes all your fantasies come true. So you followed the call of your desires, all the way to the arms of Joana. Moi. Now that you've found me, I wonder, do you have what it takes?
I always have what it takes.
Oh, confident. I like that. So, what do you want to do with what you've got?
The better question is, what are you going to do with it?
Oh my, aren't you something else? I guess you'll have to see for yourself what I can do, huh? Consider it on the house, honey.
Lead the way.
Follow me, hun.
Oh, and it seems we've successfully seduced the first of quite a few sexual conquests in Fallout New Vegas. And I'm not looking forward to just sitting here while the weird sex noises play. Seems very awkward for me to do in the perfect playthrough. It's awkward in real life, especially when you're as down bad as I am. And you're like, how down bad can a man get? The answer is even farther down bad.
Come here, baby. I'm all yours. Are you ready to be all mine?
I'm ready.
Okay. Lay down and I'll take care of you.
And then she goes to the bed. Perfect playthrough. And we're now well rested. Arcade had to watch. Arcade. Standing there in the corner. She has a nice relaxed look on her face. So, relaxed animation. But now we'll talk to Joana as she weirdly changes outfits.
Come here, baby. I'm all yours. Are you ready to be all mine?
And you can be as down bad as you want with Joana. But we'll just talk now.
All right, honey. What do you want to know?
I have some questions about Gomorrah.
Yes.
What's the deal? What's the deal with Gomorrah?
It's your paradise on this desolate earth, hun. Your troubles are gone, your pain forgotten, and your dreams come true.
Tell me about Gomorrah's clients.
Everyone wants a piece of their own personal heaven, so they come here for hours and hours, hun. Military men, NCR ranchers, wandering travelers. the same without their clothes on. What they want, the Omertas provide.
Tell me about the Omertas.
You best hold your tongue, friend, or someone here will take care of it for good.
Alright, well let's go back to my other questions.
Alright, honey. What do you want to know?
I'd like to know more about you.
Yes.
And, what's your story?
Oh, nothing special, hun. I'm the best lay in Gomorrah, and that's all you need to know.
Do you like it here?
I like that you're here. Doesn't that make you happy?
Joanna, you can trust me. Why are you avoiding my questions?
I don't know what's happening to me. I can't feel a goddamn thing anymore. Empty and poisoned like the wasteland. I'm afraid I won't make it out of here. Not without Carlitos. If the Medex doesn't kill me first, Caccino or another Omerta will. I look pathetic, huh? The great Joana. And now, I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
Now tell me about the Omertas.
What do you want to know about those sons of bitches?
What's their role in Gomorrah?
They run the place as a center for all their dirty scams and extortions. Gambling, sex, drugs. They'll use whatever works to exploit your weaknesses. Hooker, customer, it doesn't matter. Everyone here's a pawn to the Omertas, playing and dying by their rules.
Tell me about their leaders.
Nero's the pack leader, and Big Saul's his right hand. What Nero wants, Big Saul does. Then there's Caccino.
What's the deal with Caccino? This is not the appropriate time for a Jerry Seinfeld impression.
He's a filthy monster. I've been with perverted men, but Caccino's done things to me that even other Omertas would also want to kill him if they knew what he does. He's broken so many of their rules that I don't know how he still breathes.
And what's Carlitos' story?
He was an Omerta that fell in love with me. They don't ever mix with people outside the family, you know? He was planning to escape with me, but Caccino found out about us. So he did something, talked, I don't know. And Carlitos disappeared.
Caccino talked because Carlitos broke Omerta rules?
Caccino doesn't give a shit about rules, only cares to feed his perversions. He lusted for me. He's done things to me. Look, I'm stuck here. I know that. Carlitos is the only thing that kept me going. And now I don't have anything left.
What if Carlitos lives?
If he's alive, he's long gone. The Omertas want him dead now. If you meet him anywhere, I'd do anything to get him back and escape this hell. Although I'm not keeping my hopes up.
If he lives, I'll find him for you.
Hun, nobody's given me a free thing before. What's it going to be for you? Caps? Sex? Straps? What?
And you can say, you know what I want, Joanna, if you're immensely down bad that you would be this much of a scumbag. But, I'll do 200 caps for now.
That sounds good, hun. I hope to see you soon.
And there you go.
Hey.
Bye-bye, love added. And, Caccino was mentioned. And, sort of a theme in the last episode was we solved the problems of the strip and helped people, you know, find inner peace. And in the process empowered Heck Gunderson, who's not a good man. And now we're gonna sort out the Omerta's problems. Behave, Arcade. Going into this pool with your clothes on. And now we're gonna solve the Omerta's problems, but also possibly empower this horrible man Caccino. But also, we have to track down Dazzle.
Hey there, sugar. I'm Dazzle. What can I do for you? Or to you? You're so handsome, I might just give you a discount.
You ever spend time with a trooper named White?
Yeah, he used to come around here a lot. Haven't seen him in a while, though. Why?
Did he ever tell you anything about what he was up to?
He used to go on and on about water and the farms east of the Strip. He was talking to one of the farmers named Bascom. Had some problem with NCR. Boring as hell, but it was his money and his time. So I let him talk about whatever.
That's an interesting little tidbit. That's good for our investigation. But this is a bit of a horny episode, so where are you from?
Well now, that's unusual. Normally no one cares enough to ask. To be honest, I don't rightly know. My mama was from around these parts. I can remember her face, but not her name. More than I can remember of my daddy, I guess. We lived in Westside before the Omertas bought me. As bad as it can be some days in here, it's better than living in that dump.
And how much for a good time?
100 cabs, no kissing, no rough stuff.
How about we just split this Medex and relax for a while?
I don't know. Doesn't that mess you up?
I know the right dose for a little thing like you. Medical training, you know.
Well, if you know what you're doing, okay. You show me a good time, and I'll return the favor. Back again? Did you miss me?
And we don't get as detailed of a cutscene this time. But there you go. 2 down in the sexual conquests department. And as you can see, it's an equal opportunity.
Give me some shit.
Equal opportunity place. And Joana doesn't even know if Carlitos is alive, but she doesn't have a Pip-Boy. An all-knowing Pip-Boy would be a quest marker. This is a lot of people's least favorite quest in New Vegas because it involves quite a few loading screens. But I will say on the next-gen hardware, I guess you'd call it almost current gen now. Whatever gen it is, with that hardware, it's a little more bearable. Arcade watched us have sex again. I feel like Arcade is so wholesome. Cass wouldn't have minded. But he's in Vault 21, and we're going to track him down by talking to Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world.
I'm looking for Carlitos. Do you know him?
Carlitos, huh? Yeah, I do. Try the diner. But don't start any trouble, you hear?
And
Good to
before
see you
we go
again.
there, are you the owner of this hotel and shop?
Well, it is my vault, all right. I mean, yeah. That is, no. I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
What does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Why did he fill the vault with concrete?
I don't know, maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas, woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh.
And I'd like to know some other things about you and this hotel.
I see. Okay, your move.
And so you run the place then?
Yeah, and you gotta dig what I did with it. Looking as good as it should. Almost.
Do you miss the old days in the vault?
It was bustling with activity. We all knew each other so well. You see, the vault kept us all even. It's all symmetry and windows down there. We solved any quarrels through gambling. Lady Luck cast no eyeballs, you know? So, nobody shafted anyone else. Yeah, I miss those days.
And I don't think she mentioned Doc Mitchell. Do you get a lot of business here?
Sure, the place is packed. Usually. We get loads of NCR cubes these days. A stray Brahmin baron once in a while, and recently circled couples shining big rocks on their fingers.
And after I got shot in the head, an old man named Doc Mitchell gave me a Vault 21 vault suit. Do you know him?
Mitch? You mean Molebutt? I hadn't thought about that name in a long time. I was just a child and he had a big mole in his rear bumper. You understand, kids and all that. Everyone knows about each other in a vault. There's no other way. I hope Mitch is doing well.
Interesting. We'll have to follow up with Doc Mitchell on that. And, a vault hotel? Was it like this before the war?
No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel. I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world. Not that I know much of the world. I never left this place, come to think of it. But it is the most special vault ever.
What's so special about this vault?
My vault is pure New Vegas. Everyone has a chance, and Lady Luck smiles if you play your odds right. Okay, it was like that before we had to leave. Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you a quick tour of my home. Oh yeah, if you like.
Well, I still have some questions.
All right.
You've never actually left this place?
Sure I have. I made the scene in the strip. It's just that I really like it here. Vault 21 is a kick.
And, let me take a quick, mentat. I have quite a few.
Good to see you again.
Sarah, there is something else behind all this, right?
Okay, you're right. I hate going outside. It's almost impossible for me to step out of here. Still, I love my vault. It's my pad.
And, I believe, despite the fact that these are highlighted, that she's already answered them. And did you say something about not being the owner of the hotel and shop?
I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
And, you said it wasn't always a hotel?
No, sir.
Oh.
Mr.
Yeah. Alright. Well, it seems like we've,
Good to see you
gotten
again.
lost a bit in the dialogue. Here we go. That's what I wanted to see. What kinds of things do you sell in this gift shop?
I have all sorts of things. Vault souvenirs, vault wares, vault machines, vault mementos, and vault suits. And, well, lots of other vault things, too.
Vault gear? Swell. Can you show me what you got?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, I got these great lunch boxes. They're super. What else? Oh, look at these toasters. You like toast, right? If they're crunchy, even better. What about a vintage Vault-Tec toy car? Or...
Quit yapping. You have a degree in yapping. Sarah, stop right there. Do you actually have any vault gear?
Okay, I do, but who wants a lame sensor module or a nitrogen canister anyway? All the popular stuff has been sold, especially the vault suits. I need to find more because people buy them like hotcakes. Leather suits are good times. Thinking about that just blows my top.
You know, leather is my specialty. Unzip it, heat it, and rub a shine onto it.
Really? Well, I don't even know what to say to that.
Just don't say, here now. Don't want to get the patrons all riled up, do we?
Ha ha ha. Okay, why don't you help me out? And in the meantime, I'll think about where to take advantage of your skills.
Count on it.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much.
And there we go. We got to start collecting. This has really been a horny episode.
Good to see you again.
And let's see if we can get that tour.
Rightio, Daddy-o. Let's do it.
Most people would skip the tour.
All right,
They'd think
please
it's.
follow me. We'll head into the vault right away.
They'd think, oh, the tour is super boring, and I don't want to do that. But not on the perfect playthrough. This episode might run a little long, but I think I'll let it.
This
It's
box
so high
protects
risk.
the entrance to the vault. Solid stone outside and thick steel on the inside. Morning.
She's gonna stop in the middle of the tour too and say morning.
Morning.
I've actually never taken this tour before. She's got an ass like an onion. Makes you want to cry. Oh my goodness. This episode is insane. And I hated on Sarah in the gambling episode. I said she's overrated.
Above us,
Just
there's
stand
a
by.
control center for this level of the vault's life support systems, electric grid, radioactive shields, and all that jazz. Don't get lost. My vault has many corridors and rooms, although it is no longer symmetrical after Mr. House threw us out.
I think it's implied that Mr. House filled the vault with concrete for security reasons, perhaps having to do with the unfinished quest to kill him. But we'll never know.
I've heard that Securitrons are nastier than ever. This is the main game hall. Here we settled the big disputes among the vault's levels. Chosen representatives gambled against each other here. The winner earned the right to settle the dispute as wished by the collective. We used to have such parties in this diner. A bitch to clean later, but well worth it. Hey. Hey.
Hey. What a great tour. This is why no one watches the perfect playthrough.
Guest rooms. You can use the first room on our left, but no snooping next door. That's my room. Always was.
This is why no one watches it. No one wants to see this.
Down there is the game room. Each side of the vault had one, but the other is filled with concrete now. Okay, that wraps it up. I'll see you soon.
Alright, see you, Sarah.
Good to see you again.
And there you go. Yep. And here's Sarah's room, which we'll go to later. Invited. But for now, we'll just sneak in there for the strip snow globe. And we'll look for Carlitos. Though I guess it's pretty reasonable to check the only the real living quarters on the strip for him.
Hey, do you mind? I'm trying to drink myself to the ground right here. Scram.
I'm here on Joanna's behalf.
What did you say? I mean, Joanna sent you. Please tell me, is she alright? When did you see her? What does she have to say?
She didn't... first, let me ask you some questions. You know what? I'll tell her. She didn't know if you were still alive.
And she has to know. I'm ready to help her escape once and for all. I'm not even scared of Cachino and all those fuckers. Joanna and I are dead anyway if we don't get the hell out of here.
Why don't you get her out of Gomorrah?
What, you think I can just waltz in there and take her away? She's their doll now, okay? Besides, I step in Gamora and I'm as good as dead, you hear? You don't just leave the Emeritus unless it's in a body bag.
And first, let me ask you some questions.
Questions can wait, Joanna can't.
I guess not. I guess I won't ask her. I'll try talking with her, but not for free.
Okay. You try that and let me know, okay? How she looks, what she's wearing, she's safe, anything. I'll pay you, you hear?
200 caps and we have a deal.
Deal. Come back with news soon, you hear?
Will you answer my questions now?
Alright. About what do you want to know?
Tell me about your past. That's such a weird question.
You know, straightening up bets, Gamora, success, women, all that shiny stuff.
You spent some time at Gamora then. What was it like?
I didn't just spend time there. I lived there, okay? I was family. All I wanted, I had. Caps, booze, drugs, women, power, you name it. It was heaven, until you find that all the glitter is made of broken dreams and all the praise hides a knife pointing at your ribs.
Any important wise guys that I should know about?
Now, if you have to ask, you probably don't know shit about who you're dealing with, huh? Listen up. Watch out for Kachino. That's all I'm saying.
And what'd you say about working at Gamora, even though you just told me?
It was heaven, until you find the...
Oh, yeah, there you go. Let me ask you about New Vegas.
Alright, what do you want to know?
Tell me about the Strip.
If you're smart, the Strip's all flash and noise. If not, luck's your dame, your hot date, until you find she's a cheap whore high on jet.
What are the important players in town?
There's only one important player in town, and that's Mr. House. Everyone keeps clean around him. The families, the barons, fuck, even the NCR.
Any recommendations on where to go for some fun?
My recommendation? Get the fuck out of town while you can. They'll leave you hanging in the wind, or worse, add your body to a concrete wall, okay?
And do you live in Vault 21?
This place has come a long way. Sarah takes care of it, and she lets me stay, for now.
What does Sarah do around here?
What doesn't she do, huh? Sarah makes this hole look like a palace. Damn nice pair of gams on her, too. She never walks outside, though.
And why do you say that Vault 21 has come a long way?
Because Mr. House ripped this place to shreds before filling it with concrete. Hey, I was untouchable once, but Mr. House is a god. You got that?
Alright, well, I'll go talk to Joanna.
Till next round.
And as you can already probably tell, we'll have to come back here.
Hello.
So yeah, a lot of loading screens. And it's a lot of loading screens for just a little bit of talk too. Which I enjoy. But most people don't. And I'm always on the lookout for the different random encounters of the strip to point out. Hopefully we'll get them all.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, no one but Omer.
Sounds good. Didn't even take off the readily visible gun on my hip. But yeah, the part about this I'm worried about is the pimp boy, which the longtime viewers will recall me worrying about it when I asked Mick about the Omertas no longer buying guns from them. And I'm still worried about it now. And here's Joanna.
Hey there, gorgeous.
And we're not here for some fun. We've had our fun. I've got a message for you from Carlitos.
What? Have you seen him? Have you talked to him?
I want to talk about something else. How cruel can you be? Carlitos wants to get you out of here.
He does? Wait, this changes everything. I can't leave my girls here. And where would we go even if we escape? No, it's too risky. We'll all end up dead.
Trust me, I'll keep you safe.
You sound so sure. Damn it all. You better not make me regret this later. But the Emeritus will want us dead. What are we going to do about that?
You'll never see them again. You have my word.
To be free, and with Carlitos again. Tell him that never mind. Let Carlitos know that we'll be ready when you are.
Don't worry. I'll tell them that you're happy to hear from them.
Thank you so much for your help.
Almost makes you feel like a good person who didn't immediately sleep with Joanna. Though, to be fair, she did offer. Offered it up for free.
Hello.
If only I had 75 speech IRL. Then I wouldn't be so down bad. Yeah, people don't like this quest, but it's pretty funny. Funny how down bad I am. Though this is not the most down bad we will be. This is the second most down bad we will be. But we actually might soon see the first most, the number one most down bad situation. As we do have Arcade with us. And we'll be doing a little bit more wandering in the wasteland before we head down to the fort. Just a little, though. Nothing major. But yeah, as you can see, bye-bye love. Not a beloved quest. A lot of walking.
Hey, it's you. What's the news?
I want to talk about Joanna.
Hey, that's great. What's going on?
Joanna's happy to hear from you and wants to escape Gomorrah.
She is? Listen, no time to waste. Help her get to Freeside. That's our ticket out of this fucking city. I'll meet you there between midnight and dawn. But we could use some backup. We only got one chance to get this right, you hear? These guys in Freeside, good shots, right? They owe me big time. Tell them that Carlitos is back to collect his chips. They'll know what to do.
Where in Freeside will you meet us?
I'll be near the entrance, but I need to keep out of sight. The Emeritus have contacts, and they're still looking for me.
And how do I get her out of Gomorrah?
She'll have to go disguised. Gomorrah's packed around midnight. The bouncers won't notice just another patron leaving the joint.
Alright, I'm on it.
Alright, see you soon.
No need to tell him my help has a price. I have already told him that. And Carlitos' help are kind of funny characters. I like them. The beards.
Hey.
You see, that saves a little bit of loading screens. Fast traveling to the beards. What that security was doing over there. I guess they are my allies, technically. And this will also give us a chance to turn in the debt collector quest. See, efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. That's my motto. We didn't go turn it in right away. We waited till we needed to go to the Wrangler. Oh, this isn't the way to the Wrangler. I was just off in La La Land. We gotta keep our head on a swivel around Silver Rush. Almost forgot about that. See, look at that. I'm on lowest possible charisma. Simon. You're kind of an asshole. And you can hold on. Actually, there's a decent amount of stuff I want you to hold on to. Rex. Oh, he can't wear that. I forgot about that. Can't even hold on to it. That's okay. Alright, now let's get him some help. Let's get Cucino some help. But first, let's talk to Francine Garrett.
So, Benny's dead, huh? That shifty son of a bitch had it coming.
Yeah, they don't like Benny. I'll have to see if I can get some backstory on that, other than just resentment for the strip. I took care of McCaffrey.
Yes! Where's his hat?
Right here.
This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust there were also some valuables on McCaffrey. Also, we would like to set you up with a room. You can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us.
There you go, and you get a nice little player home. Which, again, has too many loading screens in the way for it to be any useful. And here's Big Beard and Little Beard. So let's talk to Little Beard. Little Beard.
Just talk to Big Beard next to me, pal. Whoever's got the biggest whiskers does the talking.
I like that line, even though it's stupid.
Let me guess, you want to know my secret. How I got my beard to grow in so thick.
What's your trick?
Sorry, but I can't tell you that trade secret.
Damn. Well, does the name Carlitos ring a bell?
Depends on why you're asking.
Carlitos says he's ready to cash in his chips.
I see. Well, you can count on Little Beard and me for an assist. Tell us where and when, and we'll be there.
What sort of debt do you owe Carlitos?
Let's just say it had something to do with the beards, and leave it at that.
Well, the where is Freeside, and now would be a good time.
The beards will be there.
I like the beards and their little mysterious beard having ways. It's classic Fallout. Yep, and now we'll do even more walking. This is Walking the Quest, walking simulator. But again, it's got some good parts interspersed in it. I love New Vegas all the same. And I've said this a few times before in the permanent playthrough, but when you've completed these quests on Xbox 360, you truly have an appreciation for how good we have it now.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade, all kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
I had hoped to showcase you in a future episode, because this one's definitely running long. But this is Mr. Holdout, and he sells easy-to-hide weapons?
Things guards can't spot when they're patting you down or checking for eye imagery.
I can get weapons past the guards, no problem.
You might. One fella I knew was able to slip a pistol past the guards. You? I'm guessing you could get a machine gun by them.
Why would I need to hide a weapon on me?
Simple. You can't bring guns into the casino, that's why. They'll strip you to your fists. Sure, they say you get it all back when you leave. Me? I don't like being without a little insurance when it's my caps on the table.
Let's see what you have.
You aren't exactly good for business, so you'll have to live with my prices.
And that is true. As your reputation in the strip gets better, his prices will go up. And he sells mostly crap, but crap you can smuggle in. So yeah, that's Mr. Holdout, obscured by that bush. He'll eventually not sell to you if you're idolized. But we're,
Hey, no one but...
we're pretty loaded for bear, regardless of whether or not we're stripped of our weapons. So we'll be good. Yeah, I planned on doing a strip cleanup episode, but content from it keeps getting taken away by this long Gomorrah episode. That's okay. No one watches these, so they can really be as long as I want. I guess I watch them.
Hey, what's up?
I have news from Carlitos.
Yes.
He'll meet us in Freeside around midnight. I'll sneak you out in disguise.
Okay, I got clothes I can use for that. When you give the word, I'll let the other girls know and we'll meet you at the lobby.
And we gotta go wait till midnight. So that's 11 hours. We'll just stand here motionless.
Hey, what's up?
Are you ready to get out?
I'm ready. Just give the word and we'll meet you at the lobby in an hour.
Let's do this.
Okay. See you soon.
I guess we're honestly at the point where I could go for the next episode. Just record them back to back. That's actually probably the better idea. And then maybe if next episode is short, I can do the strip cleanup episode during it. Once again, we have to shove people, make them go faster. If you just go to the middle of the casino and wait, like you get like caught and fail the quest, which I've done because of my impatience. And you don't want to do that. So instead, we're just pushing Joana. No comment on the double entendre. I learned recently that the French don't say double entendre to
What the fuck are you looking at?
mean a sexual innuendo. That's not what they say. So why we say it, I have no clue. There we go.
Come on. People are looking.
Alright, I just had to shove you over here to get you to go faster, but are you ready to get out?
We're ready. Let's get the hell out of here before they recognize us.
Let's go.
It's now or never. Let's go.
More walking. They will eventually run. Ah! What is going on here? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Come on, start running. There you go. That was a good one. Sometimes you like slip off of them. It's a science pushing them. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah, we've successfully escaped. Beards and Carlitos will be waiting. This honestly didn't seem like that hard of an escape. Though I will say, I guess there is a reason for that. That'll be coming up. Ah, the beards.
You've made it. Thanks so much for your help. I owe you more than... Wait, what's that? Well, well, well. If it isn't our whore Joana. And I don't believe this. Carlitos. We had you in the whore clock from the start. We thought Carlitos would be long gone by now. He should have fled with the caps he stole from the family. The Omertas don't forget. And now's time to pay for your offenses.
And if you go, your boss will hear about you spoiled the mission. You can check them away. But we want to kill Omertas with our submachine gun, so we're going to say, let's finish this.
Time to die.
And then just hit him with a quick Psycho and Implant GRX. And oh, we didn't even get all of them. Wow. We aren't doing this quest quite as efficiently as possible, so we might have to, Oh no, are we gonna have to do this in slow motion?
For a minute there, I thought
Oh no, it's in regular
motion.
motion.
Without you, we'd have been in the losing end. Thank you so much for your help, friend.
It's my pleasure.
I take care of my debts. How can I repay you, friend?
And I guess you have to fail the check to get some caps. I think 400's a fair deal.
No deal. We agreed on less than that. Okay,
Fair
friend.
enough.
I hope to see you again. Far away from this place.
Now we're back to slow-mo. Joana.
You truly are something else. Those Omertas look like they were going to kill Carlitos on the spot. I have nothing to give you except my thanks. And, well, if I were you, I'd not mess around with the Omertas anymore. But listen to this. Kachino has said things that make me think there's a big and nasty operation in the works. Something about getting even with Mr. House. Just thought you'd like to know. Okay. I'm getting Carlitos as far away from here as possible. Hope to see you again. Bye.
Alright, see you later. And they run off into the sunset. Perfectly timed Implant GRX wearing off. And I think we can loot a little 10 mil from them. And we don't even need your submachine gun. And yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode. And I guess next episode will be How Little We Know. And might do the strip cleanup then, if the episode manages to go fast enough. So there you go. That is it for this episode of the Perfect Playthrough. And I'll see you all next time when we investigate Gomorrah further.